Hello traders and investors, this is an update video for Kaspa. There are two questions right now. The first question is how high can Kaspa go, and I already made a video about that. But if this is really a new impulse up, it could go, in my opinion, to 6.9 to 8.3 cents and even more. However, this is the moment in which you need to be extremely cautious because we had the breakout, but price has not deviated very much from the previous all-time high of 520, and at the moment I cannot discard the option or the possibility that this is a correction, because sometimes when an asset is very bullish, it could make an all-time high even during a correction, meaning that this was a wave A, this is a wave B, and we are going down in a wave C. It resembles very much Bitcoin's price action during the previous bull market, meaning that the April high was actually the high and the move down was an A wave. The all-time high of November was a B wave, and we are at a correction ever since. Now, of course, that if we see continuation up above this previous high of 543, the idea that this is a correction will not be defensible anymore, and I must say it is currently already sorely tested and not very likely. Okay, now the question is, first there are two questions now: how high can Kaspa go, and when to get out. About how high can Kaspa go, I already addressed this in a previous video and in a trading view post. In my opinion, it could go as high as 6.9 cents or even 8.3 cents. But we need to, currently the fifth wave is always the last wave before a deeper correction, so we need to keep an eye out for trouble, meaning we need to know when the uptrend is over, and I will review this from the daily perspective and from the shorter time frames. From the daily perspective, you can see that we have a structure intact with higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Okay, I don't want to bore you too much. I will just say that the higher low of, let's say, 320 is your point of reference. If Kaspa gets below 320 on the daily, then for sure this was a correction, an A, B, and we are going down in a C. However, I don't suppose that any of you would like to wait to 320 to know, so I will also do the same on the 1 hour time frame. And on the 1 hour time frame, we have a low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high. So the last swing low is at 478. Okay, let's say 470. Let's say 475. Okay, if Kaspa gets below 475, then it's a warning sign because the uptrend may be in danger. Now, about breakouts, I personally I'm not a breakout trader, but as a breakout trader, you need to wait for confirmation, meaning you have to wait for the previous resistance to be tested as support, and the previous resistance was the 5-cent level, and it wasn't tested as support yet. However, the 520, the previous all-time high, is being tested right now for support and resistance, and I couldn't say that this support and resistance was flipped at the moment. We have a 4-hour candle, a doji, okay, a long-legged doji, and it shows that traders are indecisive. Also, I would like to point to your attention that we have a bearish divergence on the daily and on the 4-hour. We can see that the previous all-time high, the RSI was higher, and on this all-time high, the RSI is actually lower. So you could see that there is a bearish divergence, meaning that this movement up has not picked up enough momentum. Price is going up, but the momentum indicator is not going up accordingly, and it's a warning sign. Also on the 4-hour, you can see that momentum is decreasing. It's not increasing, it's decreasing. From September 13th to September 19th or 20 all-time high, you can see that momentum is going down. Okay, and even if we just compare, let's say even this high of September 16th to the all-time high, you can also see a divergence, meaning that price is making a higher high and the momentum indicator is not making a higher high. So I advise you to be cautious. If you are in a trade, in my opinion at least, you should consider taking some profit and wait for a support resistance flip. Either we'll get it on the 5 cent level, meaning pullback and continuation up. If you see a pullback and the continuation, you can get in on a breakout trade, or it maybe if Kaspa is very bullish, then this 4-hour candle will show it's bullish, meaning that it will hold support and we'll see a continuation up. And if we see a continuation up from this level and above the 543, then the bearish case is indefensible and we need to wait at let's say between 6, we need to target the 6.9 to 8.3 levels for a top, and I will of course watch and follow. That's all I have for you on Kaspa. I'm sorry it was longer than usual, but I hope it helps anyway. Thank you very